Well, this morning, when the story that Pastor Danny is going to be talking about in worship is a story that has a lot of big feelings in it. So I'm going to tell some of the story, and we're going to look at some of the feelings that are in the story. You think we can do that together? Yeah? Okay. All right. So the story is about a family. Now, Mary and Martha, we've met them before. We've heard stories with them, and they're sisters. And they have a brother named Lazarus. So Mary and Martha and Lazarus are all brothers and sisters. And Lazarus is really sick. And Mary and Martha feel worried about him. Have you ever felt worried about someone? Yes, let's look out here. Have y'all ever felt worried about someone? Raise your hand. Yeah, I think it's something everyone has felt. So Mary and Martha are worried about Lazarus, so they send word to Jesus because they think Jesus might be able to help Lazarus. Well, Jesus is with his disciples and some other people, and he comes, but he doesn't come for 3 days. It took him a long time to get around to coming to see Lazarus. And in that time, guess what happened? Lazarus died. Wow. That was unexpected, wasn't it? So when Jesus came, Mary and Martha were not very happy with him. In fact, they were angry. They said, Jesus, if you had been here, if you had come when we asked you to come, Lazarus would not have died. So they felt mad. They felt angry. And they were also sad that their brother had died. Well, the Bible tells us something I thought was kind of interesting because it didn't just tell us how they felt. It tells us something about how Jesus felt. How do you think Jesus felt when he got word that Lazarus, his friend, had died? Oh, he felt mad, worried. Ooh, a little bit worried, a little bit scared, and a little bit sad. That's a lot of feelings all in one moment. That's a lot. And some more worry. Yeah. And the Bible tells us that Jesus cried. So that's how we know this was a really big deal for Jesus. Well, in the story, let me see. I wonder how Jesus felt knowing that his friends Mary and Martha were mad at him. You wonder if they were mad because he didn't help. I think you might be right. Well, then it says in the Bible that they were all at the tomb where they had put Lazarus' body, and Jesus said to move the stone that was covering the big doorway, the entrance, move it away. And he called out to Lazarus, who was dead, and he said, Lazarus, come out. And what do you think happened? He came out. Yeah. So they had buried him in the tomb and he came out. So how did the people watching this, how did they feel when that happened? Yeah. A little bit weird. I think that's absolutely right. I bet they didn't know what to feel. They saw their friend Lazarus. I bet they were maybe excited, maybe a little scared, kind of happy that he came alive. Yeah, there was a lot of big feelings in that right there. Oh my goodness. I wonder how Lazarus felt. Yeah. Lazarus felt happy that he was back alive. Ooh, and excited. Yeah. I think it's kind of fun that the Bible reminds us that there are big feelings in Bible stories, and that even Jesus had some pretty big, important feelings. He felt happy, yeah. And I think it's important for us to be reminded that our big feelings are okay too. So let's close our time with a prayer about these feelings. Y'all repeat after me. Dear God, we know you laugh with us when we are happy, and you cry with us when we feel sad. Thank you for loving us when we have big feelings, both the happy and the sad ones. And all of God's children say, amen.